Is it? Oh, it's it's still breakfast. It's 11:05. Good morning, good morning. After all of that cooking that I did yesterday, I'm looking around and there sure is a lot of things to put away. So before we even sit down and take care of myself, I want to take care of the things that needs to be put away. So lucky for you, you get to go with me on that journey. Why is there just a single little lemon in here? Isn't that just odd? Totally just odd, right? Why is my Instagram like a patoing, a patoing, a patoing? I'm gonna put this lemon away because I don't like throwing away lemons. I would rather save it and put it down the garbage disposal. Alright, so you're gonna help me clean. So that is that. This needs to go away. Down here. I don't think this goes here. Where does this go? This goes in the back. And then, why is this stuck? Oh, and another one. And then pans. These are fresh towels. Hello, Betty Bubbles. Hey, chef. Oh, over eight. Good morning. Dinner was good. Hubby came home and he was like, Jeffrey, give me 15. Hubby came home and he was like, whoa, what's all this? And I know what's going through his mind. He's probably thinking, oh my God, did I forget her birthday? Did I forget our anniversary? Right, can you imagine? And I'm like, oh, I just felt like, making a big, huge meal. He's like, oh, all right, because I'm hungry. And I'm like, eat. And I go, start off with your salad. And I go, I got salmon in the oven. So I put it in 10 minutes prior to when I think he was gonna come home. And so by the time he finished his salad, his salmon was ready. And so he ate it. So I gave him the small piece first because that one cooked faster. And so he's like, oh, I don't think I can eat the other piece. And I'm like, okay, that's fine. You just leave it. You don't have to eat it. I'll eat it tomorrow with my salad or something. So then he's like, eating. He goes, can I have that piece of salmon? I'm like, sure. And he ate so much garlic cheesy bread. And he's like, oh man, these green beans are so good. They're nice and crunchy. And I'm like, I know. And then what else? And he goes, you made egg cups too? And I'm like, yeah, that's for tomorrow. He goes, why have it tomorrow when you can have it today? And I'm like, you better take it easy. You're gonna have a stomachache by eating so much food. So he ate everything. And then he's like, is this sweet potatoes? And I'm like, no, it's butternut squash. And he's like, oh, these are so good. And he just kept scooping. And I'm like, you better watch out, because you're just gonna eat and then chill out for like an hour and then you're gonna go to bed. I'm like, don't be eating this big humongous meal. But he had hockey yesterday, so he he came home late and then he ate late, but it all turned out good. So he loved it. And now we gotta put all this stuff away. So I'm gonna back you up just a little bit here so you can see what I'm doing. So this is for the short people, We're down here. This is a mixing bowl that I hardly ever use. And that gets washed, that gets watered. This is all good. Going out on airs. Okay, catch you later. Be safe out there, Nancy. And all of this I'm going to put away. Away. All of this, and all of this. And this, I need to wait for it to dry. Dry. This can go over here. This can go over here. That, and then the knives can go back over here. No, this one goes here. This one goes here. This one goes here. And then this one goes here. And then this goes over here. This one and this one go there. This one goes next to it. And this one goes next to that. And then these ones. Just a little loud. We got a dusting of snow last night. Oh no, gosh. What's for breakfast? Well, I was gonna have some egg cups and like some fruit. Does that sound good? If we do some egg cups, turn you around this way. Okay, wait, maybe this is not a good angle. Let's put you over this way and then point you down. That way you can see what's happening. All right, so I was thinking of having what we made yesterday. So, let's get some egg cups. Some avocado, some fresh fruit. It's not breakfast, but can we still have butternut squash? Pineapple. Hi, little bit. Hi, Deb. Fridge torta. Oh no! Oh no! Oh no! Shoot! Are you serious? Oh man, you caught me. Ugh. Okay. Do you want to do it now? Do you want to do it now, or do you want to do it after I eat breakfast? Yeah? Okay. So, I'll show you what I took out of the fridge. How about that? Okay, I took out an avocado. I took out some Satsuma oranges from my dad's tree, from my father-in-law, mother-in-law's tree. I took out my roasted butternut squash that I made yesterday. So there's that. I took out spinach and bacon egg cups that we made yesterday as well. So there's that. I took out some fresh cut pineapples, Dole pineapples that we made and cut yesterday. I took all of this out of the refrigerator because I'm gonna eat all of these. I took out watermelon. Show the fridge. I will. Nice fridge. So here is the watermelon. And now for the official fridge tour. Here we go. Oh man. I promised you, right? And so now I must do it. Okay, here it is. Here's the fridge. Wait, do you want the fridge or the freezer? You only get one. You want the fridge or you want the freezer? This freezer's bigger than me. It's taller than me. I'm calling right now, but I had to tune in. Okay, so here is the refrigerator. So starting from the door, you got your eggs. All right, you got your eggs, brown eggs, white eggs. You got all your LaCroix. Ketchup top shelf. No, okay. So we got fresh made salsa. Laura Scudder's peanut butter, one of the best peanut butters. Well, not the best, but really, really good peanut butter, okay? Look at the ingredients. Contains peanuts. 1% or less salt. That's it. This is what you want in your refrigerator. None of that crappy stuff, okay? Get this one. We got strawberry jam. Not jelly. We want jam. We got almost gone with our ketchup. Peanut salt. That's right. Interesting stuff. I may have to try that. Really? Well, get yourself one of these cases because look, it can hold more than a dozen. It can hold more than 18. So this is really, really like, you know, easy storage. Put a little washcloth underneath it so that it helps so that it's not rolling and clanking around. Okay? So there's that. Aha! 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 The best little ketchup, portable ketchup that you can find. You're hungry now. Bye, Betty. So there's that. What else? All of this. You don't want to know like the whole, okay, but this is all, okay, you got like your love this dressing. This is Brianna's poppy seed. Amazing fridge. Holy. All right, so, oh, and here's another Ken's balsamic vinaigrette. And then Gildan's, of course. Golden's. Spicy brown mustard. Not just your regular mustard. We gotta step it up a little bit because this tastes amazing in sandwiches. And all of your jalapenos and pepperoncinis and blah, 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 blah. Horseradish. We got your haishenjiang. You're like, what? Yes, haishenjiang. And then you got your plum sauce. You got your hot and sour sauce. Your sweet chili sauce. Okay, all of this. You got your amazing bulldog sauce. This is Asian, by the way, okay? And you got homemade teriyaki sauce, the best of the best. And then you got all kinds of wines. You got your Smuckers down here, A1 sauce. You got your whipped cream, your hot butterscotch Smuckers for your ice cream. You got ponzu sauce for your sushi, if you want sushi. You got oyster sauce. You got all kinds of sauce of it. Okay, now next. What's in the refrigerator? Okay. Hey, Chris. I sucked. Thank you, Chris. Thank you. A dinner party. Yep, you can. Yeah, we have lots of food. Important question. Do you keep red wine in the fridge? Red wine? Absolutely not. Red wine goes in. Red wine goes in here. Okay, we call this the beverage closet because there's a lot of beverage in there. But you didn't ask to see the beverage closet. You asked to see the refrigerator. So here you go. Continuing our refrigerator tour, you normally carry, oh man, that was just the door. Good answer. So, we don't normally drink milk. We only have this because of Thanksgiving. We use this to make mashed potatoes. Okay, bacon mashed potatoes. We got all of our, who loves hot sauce? Like Asian hot sauce. Hi, Lumboy. Hi, Jane. This is clutch. See this? Oh, can I, see this? Just made. Just made.
Lumboy_Arizona4 has gifted 5 subs to viewers.
Lumboy, thank you. Just made. Pickled mangoes, Hawaiian style. Those of you that have with plums, pickled mangoes. Okay, that's a totally like Hawaiian thing. So there's that. We got watermelon, homemade mayo that we made this yesterday. Here's my homemade mayo. It smells really good. So here's homemade mayo from yesterday. Take a shot. Oh, hot sauce, take a shot of it? Are you kidding? You want me to die? 20 pounds? Lumboy, what am I going to do with 20 pounds of mayo? Thank you, but what am I going to do with 20 pounds? Oh, man. We got sour cream, better than bouillon. We got some mushrooms that we bought yesterday. We got some Trader Joe's grated Parmesan cheese for, oh, sorry, it's upside down, for $4.34. Thanks, Lumboy. So there's that. We got a stick of sour cream. No, not sour cream. Cream cheese. We never use it. I don't even know why I have this, but that's what that is. We have bouillon. Oh, here. This is good stuff. This is good stuff. This is specific to our area. It's called Lynn's Olala berry. Olala berry. Butter. Yum, 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 yum. Okay, so there's that. Put this up there. We got some fresh beets. We got some green beans. We got soup over there. We got 2 cans of Bloody Mary mix. Zing Zang Bloody Mary mix. I have to rub, but this is the one I'm targeting. Okay, cool. Well, have a good one. And then we just have all kinds of vegetables. I'll just go through this really quick with you guys. We got, the milk goes back up here. We got a whole thing of zucchini. We got a whole big thing of fruits over here. Onions, bacon, char siu. All of our mission tortillas, onions, ham, avocado, all of our greens, bell peppers, blah, 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 lettuce, carrots, celery, and then all of our fruits, our satsuma oranges, our regular navel oranges, our Fuji apples, and our grapefruit. Okay. Close our refrigerator before it dies. Wait. Something's not closing. Aha, there you go. Plum sauce? Yes, we got plum sauce. There was plum sauce. There's hoisin sauce, 海鲜酱, hoisin sauce, and then there was also plum sauce. So, we were supposed to be making breakfast. We're supposed to be making breakfast here. I haven't eaten yet. These are satsuma oranges from my mom and dad's tree, and where's my phone? Let me get my phone. I can't see your comments. Plum sauce. I cannot see your comments. Let me turn this down. Let me go into here, and then go into here. So that was your first and ever refrigerator tour. First and ever. Okay, I want to have one, just one. I think hubby took 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. He took 6 of these. I'm just gonna have one. And then some of the tomato, because this tomato is good for you. Okay. And then I know this is not breakfast, but whatever's. I'm gonna have some of this butternut squash because it's so good. Should I? Just a little. Just a little bit. Okay, that's good enough. And that's it. The rest of this stuff is cold, so I need to heat that up. Heat this up. So we get a napkin. Napkin. About an 8 for 2 minutes. And then we're gonna cut up an avocado. Avocado is really good for you. It's good for your skin, it's good for your hair, it's good for your nails. It's a healthy fat as opposed to like a processed unhealthy fat. Board. Catch last night's scope. What was that? I was going to go live. Oh, you could go live, Jane. Go. You could go live. It's okay. Oh man, that water's cold. Holy moly, that water's cold. And can we get something hot to drink? Like milk tea. Let me get a tea. Green tea. We're gonna do green milk tea. That's what we're gonna do. Green milk tea. Peel it with a spoon. Oh, the avocado? No, it just peels right off. Look at all those emojis that shows up as text. Thanks, Jane. Okay, so I just took all the little things off of it, and I'm gonna throw this in there. Yes! Yes, I hear you. Yes. Okay. Hi, Chris. And then we're gonna cut up our avocado. Get the little thing off. Strawberries. 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 Here is our avocado. Don't drop it. I could totally see me dropping this. Here's all of our avocados. I'm gonna just put it next to that, and then I'm gonna wash my hands. Oh no, I want to peel the oranges. Satsuma oranges. Thanks for the follow. My dad's allergic to avocado, which is a shame. He actually really likes them. Oh, well, it's okay. He has all kinds of other things that he can't eat, so not a big loss. Not a big loss. He can get other healthy fats from something else. He could have salsa, no guac. And now I'm gonna wash my hands. What else? It's not quite there yet. Gonna wait. Okay. And then we got some piña. Oh, did I just get another fork? All right, we're gonna double fork this. I think that's good, just 2 pieces. And then my favorite watermelon. My favorite watermelon. Extra watermelon. Oh man, this has become a big, huge thing. Okay, that's good enough. I'm gonna put all this back. Okay, oh, it's done. It's milk tea. It's just water, milk, almond milk, and then a tea bag. That's a healthy breakfast. Not bad, huh, Jorge? Not bad, not bad. I'm gonna pour it in a cup that is insulated. I'm gonna wash this immediately. And then I'm going to dry it. And then put it back on the stove. Oh, and then this. Okay. And then here is my tea with just a little bit more water in it. And then it's time to eat. I prefer lactose-free milk. Yeah, this is almond milk. That's what this was. It's almond milk. And I'm just gonna eat over here. Oh, I'm not in the center. It's okay, you get to see the pretty tree. There's the tree. Here's the napkin. napkins. I'll sit over here so I'm kind of somewhat centered. Nice tree. I like, yeah, I love almond milk. Love, 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 love almond milk. Okay. Okay, gotta start with the real food. Oh, here's what my plate looks like. I didn't even show you my plate, but here's what my plate looks like. Your mouth is watering. Yep. Yep, yep, yep. Yep, 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 yep. Okay, so we're gonna start on this side. This is not a steak knife, this is a paring knife. Okay, now this is a steak knife. Turkin, lurkin, and twerkin. Lurkin and twerkin. Oh yeah, that is perfect. Now this water. We need some Valentina. The eggs, thanks, Jorge. The eggs are not right until you have some Valentina on it. So, just gonna put a little bit, not too much. Definitely don't get it on the watermelon. Alright, we're gonna be advertising for Valentina. Here's our advertisement for Valentina. Right there. Correct. Valentina's is my fave with eggs. I know. It's good stuff, right? Alright. I'm gonna sit myself comfortably over here. Roll up my sleeves. Because we mean business. Don't get the watermelon mixed up in the Valentina. Scoot over. Scoot over. You come over here, and then, yeah, it's good stuff. It's good, good, good stuff. Love Valentina. Eating is so ugly. I hate watching people eat. Isn't eating ugly, you guys? It's like you just stuff in your face. My first official. I need more food from mukbang. Don't I? Mukbang is like, it's supposed to have a platter this big, and it's supposed. I don't know. I think they actually throw it all up. Because how can you eat all of that food, be that skinny? Probably because you throw it all up. That would be my guess. But isn't, look at this. If I do this in slow-mo, see how ugly eating is? just tastes so good with the butternut squash. Avocado and butternut squash. It's a nice little combination. I know it doesn't sound good, but it tastes really good. It's like the creaminess of it and then the sweetness of it. It's really good. Bon appetit, you guys. This is actually a late lunch. No, a late breakfast, early lunch. And then I have to check my email. Oh, it's a brunch, yes. Yes, that it is. It's a breakfast, lunch, brunch. Question. So if it's lunch, dinner, is it Lenner? If this is brunch, if I'm having a late lunch, early dinner, would that be Lenner? A lupper? That sounds like a disease, Chris. That totally sounds like a disease. Yeah, I contracted lupper. Stuff. Better than Tapatio, better than Cholula. Like 1,000 times better. Okay, I have a question. When you guys eat your fruits, if you have like a little fruit platter, do you eat your favorite first or do you eat your favorite last? For me, I eat the things that's my least favorite first. So out of these three, between the pineapple, the satsuma orange, and the watermelon, I would have to eat that. This one would be my least favorite. Last. Okay, so Jorge, you eat your favorite last. You're like me. Okay, so Chris is like boink, 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 boink. Oh no, no. I don't even like my fruit touching my food. Des! Hello. Oh my god, this is so sweet. It's a pineapple. It is so sweet. I need to go back to the market and get another one. Okay, sounds good. Have a good day at work. Then we're gonna eat the satsumas. This is my favorite, so I'm gonna save it. Satsuma is super sweet. I think my in-laws have been taking care of their tree this year. No way. You want to individually taste everything. Maybe. Yeah, maybe. Have a good day. I'll catch you later. Have you ever had the Hawaiian, the Maui Gold pineapple? Have you ever had that one, Jorge? I can tell you that a Maui pineapple or just a Hawaiian pineapple is so different than what we could get here. Not so far. Well, Jorge, I see a Hawaiian vacation in your future. You would love it. Hawaii is so beautiful. It's really paradise. Yes. Maybe not 2022. I aim for like maybe 2024 with this whole pandemic stuff. Especially when you're traveling, to a different country. Oh, I'm full. I'm full. Oh, my little Christmas decoration came out good. I made one for my sister too. I made one for her too. Oh, I put a blue tie on it because it looked like it was coordinating. So it turned out really good. I varnished it and everything. It's all shiny. I put a satin varnish on it. I don't want it to be like too shiny. Okay. I know, the new strain. Yes. It's in America now. It's in America now. I think it landed the first case was in New York. Is the world going to shit or what? Great. I'll just hibernate in my house for another year. It'll be everywhere eventually. Yeah. I know. It's gonna affect every country. Deb is gonna barricade herself in her house. Thanks for the follow. You know what we're gonna have to do after this big huge meal? We could go over there, exercise. Maybe do one push-up. Just one. Humans had a good run. Is this it for us? Is this it? This is it? This is the last last brunch that I ever had. It was, see you later, nice knowing you. This is the end of the human species, is that it? From Lupper, yeah. Brunch. Had my last brunch. This is it. Okay, now I'm super stuffed. Super stuffed now. I better wait. Can I take this bag out of here? We gotta go sometime. I'm not ready yet. I'm not ready yet. Dinosaurs, I know. That went extinct. I think pterodactyls, the flying pterodactyls, just became like an eagle or something. You know, it just like evolved. Like it got smaller and more stealth. And the wings became more like streamlined. I think. No one has ever, what is that, a baby? Is that what that little icon is? Is a baby? Baby rage? There's a gnat in here. I think it was from that pineapple. Oh, he's right on the bottle. There's a gnat in here. I think it was from the pineapple that we got yesterday. Yeah. Oh, we got him! We got him! Ew! He's on that finger right there. You see him, that little dot? We got him! Damn gnat! Damn gnat! Ew. Okay, so now that we are now that we are fat and full and fat, what else are we gonna do? We gotta put some of these things away. Oh, you know what I should have done? I should have gone to Home Depot. I should have gone to Home Depot so I could get oh, I wonder if I have one in the garage. I don't think I have a low one. I'll go look. don't have. Take some rest. Okay, thanks, Jorge. I have my cactus mix. This is my cactus mix. So I have this. I have a pot, but my pot is too small. I need to go to Home Depot. Maybe I'll do that right now. Let me show you what we're trying to do here. Here is our succulent family. Let's move this over. Here is our succulent family. And I only give it bottled water because it's spoiled. But there. See? And I don't know what happened, but this one is dying. I think maybe it got too much water. But these leaves on the bottom are turning, look, this one just fell off. This leaf is not looking so pretty. I think he's gonna fall off. See? I barely touched it and it fell off. Okay, so now he's good. So I think we need to replant these into a big family. It'll come back, yes. This one's huge. I mean, this is a big one. Look how small this planter is and look how big he is. Like there's bits of him that's dying or that's dead too. I'll clean them up when I plant him. But like these little leaves down here, they're all like dried up. I did water them immediately when I got them, right? So, yeah, look. So I need to get a pot that's like, what, about this big? About this big, like maybe like 8-10 inches. I'll go through these when I repot them, and I'll get rid of all this, all the dead stuff. Oh, this one's like crispy. It just fell off. There's that one. This one looks good. He's a cute little guy. We gotta start we need to start naming our succulents. They're all gonna get a name. This is Scrawny, because he's like tall and skinny and scrawny. So this is Scrawny. Scrawny. Yeah. This is lopsided because he's completely lopsided. He's lopsided. Oh, this one's voluptuous because he's like plump. This must be a girl because she is plump in all the right places. This is voluptuous. So let me see. What size container do I need to get? Let's kind of figure this out. Oh, this one's really pretty too. I think this one and this one. Wait, is this the same? I think this is the same guy as this. Are you the same species? Oh no, this one's different. Oh, there's that one. This one and this one is, no. Oh, this one and this one is same, but just different variety. Oh, and then these are the little jade. It looks like a little, like bonsai. Doesn't these two little look like a little bonsai? Like you could put like a little, you know, like a little Asian man with his little fishing pole, and put some koi fish in there. That's what this looks like. Oh, this one's light. Feels like it needs more water. But I don't want to overwater it, because that's what I always do. I always overwater and then they die. Okay. So, if we were to put all of this together, we would need to get a container about that big. Yeah, like I said, about 8 inches. 10 inches would be too big. So about 8 inches. And then the tall ones go in the back. So like these two, this, go in the back. Even this one can go in the back. And then the rest of these have to go in the front because they're shorties. So I think I'll do that. It's only noon. And I have time today. Because I checked all of my email right before I came live. So I think I'll go to Home Depot and I'll get a container for them. Wait, where else can I get containers? Ace Hardware has a really, really good selection of like hand painted containers. Wait, this is weird because I feel like I should have tons of containers. My containers don't have a hole on the bottom and it needs to drain. Like, see, I have this. This would have been a perfect container, but it doesn't have a drain hole. So this is no good because you don't want it to get like disgusting. It has to drain. So this one, it would have been good. This one might be a little small, just a little small. So let's see, what else do we have over here? This is for orchid. Nada. I got nada. Nope. Everything is for orchids. So I'm gonna go to the store and then I'll come back. That's what I'll do. I'll go to the store and then I'll come back. Okay. So more water. They don't need more water. We're gonna replot them anyways. So let me do that. Let me run down to Home Depot, and then I'll come back, and then you guys can help me repot this. And I got my potting soil. This is specifically for cactus. It says specifically formulated for cacti and succulents, and it's by Unigrow. UNIGRO, Unigrow. So I'm going to go ahead and do that, run to Home Depot, or if I don't see anything that I like at Home Depot, then I'm going to run down to the Ace Hardware, because Ace Hardware has really, really, really pretty planters. So I will see you guys soon, okay? Thanks for hanging out with me, you guys. Bye. I see you soon.